Okay, now I'm going to show how to do the distributive property with a negative in front of the parentheses. This seems to throw a lot of us off, so I'm just going to go over this just to remind ourselves of what we're supposed to do. Okay, so when following the order of operations, or PEMDAS, okay, we know that we must go with parentheses first. If we see parentheses, we always want to take care of that first. Okay, so, oh, yep, I definitely have parentheses here. So I'm going to take whatever is right outside the parentheses. In this case, it is a negative. Okay, and what you don't see is that there's a little tiny invisible 1 right here. This tiny little invisible 1, okay, is a negative 1. It lets us know that we need to multiply both of the terms in here by negative 1. Now, I'm going to show you guys, or you should remember from 7th grade, maybe even 6th grade, okay, that when you multiply two numbers, okay, if they are opposite signs, like a positive and a negative, or a negative and a positive, the resulting sum will always be a negative. If they are both positive or both negative, it will result in a positive. Okay, this is only for when we're multiplying, not for when we're adding or subtracting, only multiplying. So let's go back here. I have 4, I'm going to start off this right here. I have 4, and then I have a negative 1 times 2x. Well, I know negative 1 is a negative, times 2x is a positive, so I know that my resulting sign is going to be a negative. So I end up with negative 2x. Okay, my next one is negative 1 times negative 3. A negative times a negative is a positive. Okay, now that I've reconciled those parentheses, I'm going to go ahead and finish out my equation. From here, I combine my like terms. I have 2 sets of like terms this time. I have a 4, a 3, a negative 2x, and a 5x. I know negative 2x plus 5x is 3x. 4 plus 3 is 7. From here, I can go ahead and solve like I normally would. Subtract 7 from both sides to get 3x equals negative 6. Then I can divide each side by 3 to get x by itself. So I end up with x equals negative 2.